as I cross Glendenning, heading down, down, down. One of my favorite.
Average heart rate 126. Workout average pace 9 minutes 27 seconds per kilometer.
One of my favorite swoopy trails. Heading towards the meadows of madness through the forest of fun. Running solo today, so I'm wearing my phone around my neck. I hope I have adjusted Samantha just right for you. I should be in the quiet zone for most of this run.
Average heart rate 134. Workout average pace 9 minutes 11 seconds per kilometer.
It's going to be 80 minutes of fun today. For me, anyway. Total run time. For you, it'll be about half an hour of entertainment, I hope. Up I go. So I've reached the fence that rings Mt.Douglas Park. Farmland on the other side, parkland on this side. This is a traditional hike section for me. I can just about hear Samantha, so that should be just about perfect for you guys. Excuse me.
Average heart rate 151. Workout average pace 9 minutes 10 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
Time for hydration. So that's 20 minutes into my run and probably about 4 or 5 minutes into my recording as I take a photograph of the pouting
Auto pause.
cyclops.
Workout resume.
In goes the watch. In goes the camera into its protective case, back inside my fanny pack. Pretty soon I'm going to have to take water with me or plan my runs around the water fountains of my neighborhood. There are a few that I can hit. Probably one every half an hour would be good as a stopgap until it gets really hot.
Average heart rate 129. Workout average pace 9 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
All right, time for a bit more running. For all those of you new to this podcast feed, I tend to train by effort, heart rate related effort. Today was supposed to be zone 2 training, which shouldn't get me too much into the 140s. Probably my average pace today will be around, average heart rate I should say, will be around 130. I have to rein myself back quite a lot at the beginning.
Average heart rate 129. Workout average pace 9 minutes 18 seconds per kilometer.
Because my heart starts off very frisky. Eventually it settles in after about 20 minutes, which is roughly where I'm at now. Well, I'm just after 20 minutes. That's right, I got my hydration reminder at 20 minutes, which reminded me that I didn't have any water to drink. But there has been some conflicting reports about how much water we actually need to take in. I think most of it has been sparked by the sports drink companies to encourage us to drink more.
Average heart rate 129. Workout average pace 9 minutes 24 seconds per kilometer.
Up I go. I have my trail shoes on today, so the rocks shouldn't be too slippery today because they're boulder size rocks that I'm talking about. Stuff that you can take 1 or 2 steps on before you have to jump back onto the dirt. A type of rock that does not move when you step on it. The worst are the baby heads, as they call them, in the mountain bike fraternity. Baby heads are the size of baby heads. And should you step on one while running, there's no guarantee that you
Average
will
heart rate 127. Workout average pace 9 minutes 29 seconds per kilometer.
survive unscathed. Likewise on a mountain bike, something that's big enough to put you off your balance. As I approached the meadows, I'm going to take you on a run that I did with a friend of mine from Vancouver the other day. He wanted to do some hiking today. That day, I should say. And I obliged by bringing him on this hike with my wife Norma. That was the day after I recorded a show, so there was no pressure to perform, either audio or physical. So we hiked and chatted.
Average heart rate 125. Workout average pace 9 minutes 34 seconds per kilometer.
So still not in double digits for my pace, I should say. When it gets to double digits, I have to decide how much further to push it. Up to about 140 would be just about okay for today. But I'm hoping to stay in the 130s. I do have my good point and shoot camera, so I will be taking some half decent point and shoot camera photographs. On the meadows now.
Auto paused.
The Gary Oak Meadows, just giving you the cardinal points north and east. The other two I did before. So clambering and scampering is the order of the day for the next little bit. Yesterday I listened to Martha's most excellent podcast.
Average heart rate 124. Workout average pace 9 minutes
where
41
she
seconds per
interviewed
kilometer.
a videographer from Northern Ireland. A guy called Stephen Reed, who has made videography into a fine art form, using up to 3 cameras for his little video trail runs. I contacted him almost immediately after listening to his show because I was very curious about his comments about recording audio on the move outside, which is something that we have both obsessed over for the past few years.
Workout average pace 9 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
Just getting up into those double-digit pace zones. The meadows are particularly dry today. They're very brown. Even though there was rain last night and the day before there was some rain, but the summer drought has begun. So we're going to have to put up with coconut mats for lawns for the rest of the summer. We do have water restrictions probably in August. Every year they panic about the level of water in the reservoir. I hear a Coast Guard helicopter overhead. That's about the noisiest aircraft that we hear in this area.
Average heart rate 130. Workout average pace 10 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
There used to be a lot more smuggling going on in the old days and in the very old days. Hello, dog. How are you?
Like it's
Hi.
It's really just
Dog defusing tactics. Be pleasant to the dog. Say hi to the person or persons. Okay, so up I go. There's a nice little bit of running coming up now. Pretty soon I'll be getting to the sarcophagus rock, and then that'll be leading to Rob's Must Run Hill.
Workout average pace 10 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer.
And then the saddle. I missed that last pace rate, but it's probably 10 minutes by now. But I have done most of the climbing for the moment. As I hike past the tombstone, the sarcophagus rock. Of which I have immortalized in digital form.
Auto pause. Workout resume.
So now I'm on, what would this be? This would be Todd Trail, leading to Whitaker. And eventually pushing me out at the Col, the saddle between Little Mt.Douglas and Big Mt.Douglas. I will give you an altitude reference when I get to the saddle. I must thank you all for the renewed interest that my podcast is getting. It's fun to see the percentages
Workout average pace 10 minutes per kilometer.
in green. In the positive side, it's a bit like when your bank account shows green numbers. That's always good. Credits rather than debits. So this is Rob's must-run stretch of hill, which, as you can hear quite clearly, I am not adhering to his rule, because I'm not Rob Smith. I'm me. So, back to the fitness fanaticism that I hold along with you guys. I watched an interesting video this morning on YouTube of the new Garmin sports watch. My friend
Average
Alan
heart rate 129. Workout
has bought
average pace
himself
10 minutes 6 seconds per
a
kilometer.
new one. The one I knew him with has died. I saw a cracked screen. Alright, so this is the highest point between the two mountains. Excuse me. That was not my breakfast. I did not have any breakfast. Mea culpa. Mea maxima culpa. But I won't be out for very long. 80 minutes is not a very long run for me anymore, especially when I'm taking it gently. I'm going to film a little bit of video now.
Average heart rate 132. Workout average pace 10 minutes 12 seconds per kilometer.
With my handheld device. Okay, altitude check. 140 meters above sea level, and my heart rate is at 75%, around the 117 mark, round about now, as I put the phone back safely against my chest. My sounding board for my audio, portable audio studio is my rib cage. Now these are the wet rocks for which I am wearing these shoes. Because of last night's rain, this could be problematic with road shoes. But these trail shoes are very good at holding the road, well not the road, but feeling the surface that I'm running on. Hello, dog. Hi. Let me go first. Your dog is very curious. Hello, doggy.
Ollie, no, hey.
It's okay. Ollie, go back. I'll be off in a second.
Average heart rate 115. Workout average pace 10 minutes 17 seconds per kilometer.
Ollie is slightly undertrained, I would say, because by this stage she would have had to have hiked approximately 15 minutes to get to that spot. So Ollie should have been well and truly petered out by then, but I'm suspecting she probably took it slow, so Ollie is still full of pep. As I go down a rocky gully, this little bit of video I'm going to send to my friend, my new friend, Stephen, in Northern Ireland.
Average heart rate 121. Workout average pace 10 minutes 19 seconds per
He
kilometer.
sent me a very pleasant reply to my technical inquiries. I was asking him how his drone tracked him, wondering whether it was done by the GPS from his phone or whether it was done by Bluetooth proximity to his phone. That would work only to about 2 meters, so it can't really be Bluetooth. What he told me, in fact, is that you target the object that you want to follow and you frame it, and then the image recognition built into the new cameras will find that object. There are some ways of tricking the system to get a good response. Hello. Hello, dogs.
Hello.
Hi there.
Here we go.
Coming by.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah,
So this, as you can see, is not terribly runnable. Not unless you have a very comprehensive health plan and dental plan. But I will attempt to do a little bit more running. seeing as I'm able to run, I will. Those are the criteria that I use.
Workout resumed.
All right, so as I turn the camera on myself, I will say bye-bye to my
Average heart rate
video
125. Workout average pace
watchers
10 minutes 21 seconds per kilometer.
and implore them to follow the links to the rest of this exciting episode.
Auto paused. Workout resumed.
I also have the option of using either the camera audio or my audio from my phone, which has worked well for me on these solo outings, as I suggested once a long time ago. If there's more than one of you talking,
Average heart rate 131.
it's better to
Workout
have
average pace 10 minutes 24
two
seconds per
mics.
kilometer.
And I think that is the route that he's going to take. He's going to be clipping an audio mic with windsock to him and his buddy when they go out. He is thinking of joining the illustrious ranks of audio podcasters. I explained to him the advantages of small file size. Video is extremely costly in that department, especially high quality video, which is what he does. But if he wants to make a small dent in the audio market, by all means, I will
Average heart rate
encourage him.
133. Workout average pace 10 minutes 27 seconds per kilometer.
Very soon I will check the audio recording for length, for duration, I should say. Hello. Is that the trail that leads to the little wooden bridges?
Yes.
Down
yes.
here?
Yes, and then it goes around to the corner and comes back.
By the resort?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember taking one and it took me all the way around through the muddy section.
Oh, that's right on the
By the wire?
by the resort there.
Yeah.
It's a different trail that goes
Yeah.
around. Yes.
I sometimes I come off this one at the wrong spot. And that's why I was checking with you, because I remember it coming this way, because I know this little hill, but going the other way, it doesn't look quite so familiar.
This is beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Auto paused. Workout resumed.
Okay, so I'm off again. Up. She sounded Danish to me. The nice thing about having the microphone so close to my voice, it's probably not more than 4 inches from my lips, hanging approximately on my solar plexus, is that I don't have to shout to be heard, so I can whisper to you. You can catch every nuance of my speech pattern. The other good thing about using the phone is that the sound balance is better for Spreaker. If I use my handheld Sonys when I'm running
Workout average pace 10 minutes 24 seconds per
with
kilometer.
Norma, I have to boost the audio, because invariably now they're going to slap an ad right in the middle of my whisperings. comes a runner. Hello. Good job. Very young, very good looking, very frisky. As I go downhill now to the fake bridges. I call them fake bridges because they're not made from real wood. They're made from reconstituted running shoes and plastic waste. Down, down, down into the valley, into the silent valley. I think I will call this episode Into the Silent
Average
Valley.
heart rate 121. Workout average pace 10 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
So you will have to listen to the very end to get the significance of this title, because up till now I have not mentioned that fact as I run across the fake bridges. 2 small ones and 1 longer one. Alright, so for no other reason than to check on my audio recording, I will pause right here and have a look.
Auto paused. Workout resumed.
That's total time 53 minutes of running, moving time I should say. And as for my audio time, I'm up to 27 minutes. Okay, so this will be another half-hour show for you to enjoy. I'm sure you have lots of other things to listen to rather than an endless monologue from me. I could keep this up
Workout average pace 10
all
minutes,
day,
15 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
I'll spare you
Halfway to
that.
your goal.
I already reposted a deep dive, which was 45 minutes long? And that's as deep as they should ever get, in my opinion. Other than music podcasts, they can go on for hours because they're passive. You're just listening to music. But that is discretional. You can decide how much you want to listen to. As I approach the Seaview Inn Resort and Spa, I will bid you adieu and
Average heart rate
pause
123. Workout average pace 10
after
minutes 1 second per
Samantha's
kilometer.
announcement. Hello, doggy. Hello, dog. How are you?